Hey, what's going on, everybody? Suru here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are showcasing the Star Path. This Star Path just dropped today, and I had went ahead and purchased every single item. That way I can share with you. That way you know which ones you want to go for first, which ones you want to target out of Star Path. The Star Path is definitely very grindy, but always well worth it. And this Star Path is no different. Now, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button or subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. All right, so before we go in and look at every single item, we're going to take a look at the actual path itself. So really quickly, the first page, we have like the Capybara. We got this outfit, no male outfits in this Star Path. Again, it seems to be mainly targeted towards like the more feminine body style. And we do have a motif on every single page, and they're pretty nice motifs. We have cool stuff like the Wicker Lantern. We have this little beige hanging wicker basket. We did end up getting the Jasmine hairstyle. And then page 2 was more pieces of the outfit. We also got like these little sliders, so 2 pairs of shoes. We got the Royal Vanity bench over here. Got a potted palm. I actually really like this. Going to go great with a lot of beach theme, a lot of like Lilo and Stitch items. Now this is actually one of my more favorite items, the large canvas tent. And it's pretty cool. I'm going to show that off in a minute. Now at first I wasn't really sure how I liked this wicker bag with Genie Charm. But if you notice the traces of like the yellow and the blue on the outfit, and then you get the wicker style, that little blue charm actually pulls it together. So we got that. We also got a little necklace over here. We got the blue wicker companion house. This item's pretty good. The Royal Vanity stool. We also got this massive tree right here. We ended up getting a chair. We got a bracelet, just another piece of this outfit. We also got like the companion bathtub, wallpaper. We did get the dream style for Aladdin, and he doesn't have a shirt on, chest out. I think it looks like a pretty cool style. We got this vivid peacock like statue, and then a couple more indoor item things. We did get a new garden path stone. And the last page is this really massive Oasis escape piece, and then we also got a dream style for Jasmine. So the Star Path ended up coming up with 2 dream styles, one for each character. We got a new like beard, and then we also got the wooden Agrabah door. I love this one a lot. Now bonus rewards are back. They actually brought them back, but they're not quite as great as the last one. And I only say that because you can't really tell much of a difference between the styles. So as you see on the first page, it's this palm tree. It just has a little bit of orange right here. This one is the last one was beige. This one's brown, so it's a little bit darker. Same with the companion bathtub. It's just a slightly different color. Same with this one. We got like the orange on the inside. And then we got this house. This house is 300. You can only get this house by fully completing the Star Path and then moving on and fully collecting all the other items. So 300 tokens for just this house alone. Very expensive. And then we move on to the Moonstones. Now, when I was actually streaming this, it was showing only 80 Moonstones were being redeemed. It looks like they fixed it already. And now it's showing that you actually get 90 back whenever you exchange these back in here to get your Moonstone. So that is what the actual Star Path looks like itself. Now let's look at the items. So up first, we have the outfit here. We have the Jasmine hairstyle. It does look pretty nice, you know? I mean, it kind of just flails behind you, almost like a tail. So it definitely has some movement to it. I don't know if you prefer that or not. And then the actual outfit itself, like down to the bracelet and the neckwear and everything, it looks pretty nice. It's got some blue tints in there, a couple different shades of blue. And it's just one full outfit in the Star Path. Now moving on, we're going to take a look at this giant tree that we have a swing, and you can actually sit on it. I thought that this item was actually pretty cool. And then if you want to get multiple of them, you can put them like somewhat close to each other and have multiple swings if you want. And then you can even rotate one around, but then it creates quite a bit of a distance between them. It's still a pretty nice item. I'm sure you can come up with some really cool designs and you can walk through them. Now moving on, this is what the little like stone path looks like with these lights. The candles, you cannot actually turn them off, sadly. They just stay there, and then the path here, you can rotate them and make different shapes and just different walkways and paths. I actually really like this item. If you were wondering if you can put some other path underneath, you can't put like the wooden floor or anything. The bookish tiles, you can't put them in there. But if you were to use like anything else, like even this little gold tile, you can do that. You can also swap it out for like the sun-baked earth or the money path, anything like that. It actually will go underneath it. And again, it has a pretty large space. So see, as I rotated that one, it created like an even bigger footprint. So then you have to really like get them in just the right spot to make them fit in with each other. Now we will go take a look at the house in just a moment, but I want to share these things right here. So this is actually something you can select up to 4 different companions in here. So I can have like all my little bunny rabbits. And this is one style. The other style is the orange one, which I have inside here, inside of the little canopy. So the canopy is something that can actually go overhead and you can place items in it. So as you see, I actually have the stool from the Star Path right in here. We got the candles. I have some more of the little baths in the back, but you cannot place anything underneath it. So when I say anything, I mean, like if you want to put the rug or something, you cannot do that. But if you want to go and put some path underneath it, obviously you're going to be able to do that. So as you see, you can do that. You just can't put any of the rugs or like this wooden floor. It actually had some clipping issues, as you could see. It's not going to go through here. Now in the front is the 2 potted trees, the palms, and as you see, they are slightly different. So we have this one which has like the little orange bands on it. And this one is almost exactly the same. It's just like brown and beige color. So that's why I said the bonus stuff, you can't really tell a difference in them too much, which made me a little bit sad. But it is what it is. It's still a little something extra, you know. And the little canopies, I have put a lot so you can see what it looked like. As you know, as close as you can putting them together. You can get them pretty dang close. And then if you go underneath it, it really doesn't look that great. I don't know if anybody would actually use this for anything, but you do have that as an option if you wanted to place multiple of them together. I just really like setting up a cute little patio area. And I'm definitely going to bring this back to my main valley. Now, if you're interested in motifs, I went ahead and put them on a rug here. So we have these 6 right here. They're mainly like leaves. And I think that this is going to be great for creating some different summertime outfits, especially with summertime and, you know, spring coming up. It's just around the corner. A lot of beachy dream snaps and stuff. Sadly, we can't use any touch of magic in it, but definitely it'll give us that. Put us in the mood doing the beachy dream snaps to maybe start doing some touch of magic, you know, creating some outfits and things. And I do want to get into it a little bit more myself. And I think these motifs here are going to help out a lot. Yeah, the Star Path definitely had quite a bit of filler when it came to just piecing out the overall outfit that I'm wearing right now with the several pieces and the motifs. But we did get some really great big ticket items, kind of like the little peacock over here. I like this. I kind of personally wish that it didn't have this little stone area around it. I wish it would just blend in with the grass and it would probably look better, or at least have the option to go in or off of it, but you cannot interact with it in any way, sadly. I mean, I so badly wish I could. It's just kind of there. It is beautiful, and it's actually a completely different color scheme than the rest of what we're seeing. Now, we have the 2 different style of bats here. It's the same thing. One has like the little orange bands, and the other one is more of like the beige color. Now, you can actually use these as a companion like bath as well. I was not expecting to be able to use them as a companion house, because you can use the bigger ones here, and then you can also use these over here. It's like such a smaller thing, and I thought that was great. So you could kind of put it inside one of these canopies and just tag them inside here. And you don't have like a massive piece in the middle if you don't want to end up using this thing. Now, this one, you can interact with it, but that's it. Like, you can't sit down inside there or anything like that. I thought that would be really cool if you could. But you can, of course, sit on the little lounge here. Now let's get into the actual house. This house is really cool. My only cons with it, my only gripes, is they ended up using some stuff we already had. So for example, we already have this little plant with the basket, and they put it on here 1, 2, 3, 4 different times. So I feel like they could have gave us something completely new. I also really wish we could have got some string lights or even this carpet here, this little rug, or also the table piece right there would be nice. These blue chairs are actually really nice. They're different from what we've had. And then looking around, the lights look really good. We will take a look at it at nighttime, but first let's go take a look at the inside of the house. And everything in here is from the Star Path except for the floor. That's the only thing. So we ended up having this piece right here that I had outside, so you can sit on lounge on this one. Now this piece right here, you can't interact with it, but if you have something small, let me see if I have anything small right here. You can actually place up to 3 things on the desk. And it looks like all of the squares are actually working. Sometimes they're broken, so I could put like the little globe, put a scramble coin piece up there. We also have these chairs which can go outside as well. And I think that these look really nice when you sit in them. This is what it looks like, kind of like any of the other chairs. You are off center a little bit. And then we have this little centerpiece right here when it comes to ceiling decor. And then we also have these right here. Now, the only downside to this is you cannot turn them on by themselves. You actually have to switch or wait for it to actually go to nighttime, and then they come on. So I thought that was kind of lame that I can't just manually turn the lights on. It is what it is at this point. We got the little beige hanging plants, or these are the brown hanging plants over here. You can only use one of them, takes up 4 squares. And then I put a cluster of 3 over here with, again, one of those little companion baths. If you try to interact and actually have the companions inside here while it's in a house, it doesn't work. I tried multiple methods to try and glitch them inside here. It just doesn't work. Here's the other style of them, the little basic brown one. And then we have the bath over on this side. The wallpaper, of course, is completely new. If you didn't know during this update, if you go and get your wallpaper, for example, we'll get this new one here, and you click and hold on it, you can actually drag it to offset it however you want it to be. And then, of course, we have this new door right here, which sounds like any of the other basic doors. And one thing I thought was really cool was this path right here. You can actually place it inside of the house. I was not expecting that, so I kind of like put it in front of the door. But you could go ahead and do something like this if you wanted to. Again, this might be pretty cool for dream snaps, not even just for this style, but for many other things as well. And then we also have this royal vanity bench here, so you could put that over here in front of this vanity, and you can sit on it just like you can with the other one. So pretty similar style. And when it comes to facial hair, this is the thin curly beard that they actually added. I don't think I'm ever going to use this, but I mean, I guess it's kind of nice. It's like the one masculine thing that they actually added into it. For my Suro character, I'm of course going to stick to the full beard right here and my mustache. Now, the last piece we did not take a look at yet is this one right here, and it is pretty large. So this is definitely going to look good over in the Glittering Dunes, over in Eternity Isle. Got some cactus. You cannot interact with it. It does have like a little waterfall on it, and it transitions from like the desert sand and then over here to my actual beach sand. It seems to be bugged, so you're supposed to be able to put some stuff in here. For example, you could do like the lilies or the reeds, and it doesn't work. So I even tried doing this down at like the regular plaza, and it didn't work for me. So we have like the small lilies. It doesn't seem to work, even though it acts like it wants to place it down. I got one on here. 90% of the stuff is not going to work. So I got that one in there. Let me go back down here. Let's teleport. Okay, here we go. So then if I were to go down and let's try, say, the reeds here, it looks like it would let me place it down, but it doesn't. So like right here, I'm clicking on it. It's not letting me place it. And then we can go back to like these reeds here. It's just really finicky. I was able to get it just right there, but you see, it's not letting me place all of the ones that I would want. Like I had so much trouble and I wasn't able to get like the large piece here. We do have the smaller one. You can kind of place it in there. I don't know if the swans will fit in here because I don't have it on this account. But like this, I feel like it should have enough space to fit it right there. at least you do have the option to put a couple things in here if you truly want. And for the last thing we're going to take a look at is these brown sliders. These are another thing that they ended up giving us, so you can see what they look like up close. And then of course the heels right here look pretty dang good. So we're going to go take a look at Scrooge's shop real quick so I can show you the prices. And then that's it for the Star Path. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about this Star Path? Do you really love it? Regardless, as long as you put in the grind, it's always worth it, right? Like, you always get tons and tons of items. You get some amazing stuff, and it's pretty cheap if you can end up getting your pieces back. All right, so the brown wicker companion home is going to be 8,000 for each one. For the relaxing wicker companion bathhouse here, it's going to be 3,200. And then the brown wicker basket is 15. We got the orange wicker potted palm, 1,500. 3,359 for the wooden agrabah door, or agrabah I should say. The ornate ceiling lamp is like glitched out. It says locked, but it did let me purchase them. Now the relaxing Oasis escape is 30,000. I bought a few of these, and I have a feeling they may lower the price in the future, but for now they're 30k. We also got the garden path stones. These are actually very cheap. The royal vanity is 3,520. Golden wall lamp is pretty much free at 360. 5,000 for the vivid peacock. 2,400 for the ornate wicker chair. 3,000 for a whole tree and a hanging wicker swing. 3,200 for the simple wicker companion. And as you see, it's the same price as the other one over here. We got 2,400 for the stool. Same price. Only 4,800 for the large canvas tent. And then the potted palm is about 1,500, 900, 15, and the little candles that are actually really good, gonna be great for dream slaps, is 1,125 each. And now let's take a look at the house at nighttime real quick so you can see what it looks like. This is when the house really shines. I think it looks beautiful. That's what the candles look like. And check out the water over here. It kind of illuminates, like in my opinion, the waterfall. It kind of glows. But the house, I need string lights so bad. It's just so beautiful. The other things don't really light up at all. They're pretty basic, just the candles. It's really beautiful. Great Star Path. And last but not least, we got the beautiful Capybara in his little spa outfit and a pineapple on his head. Super cute. Same pose, same everything as the other capybaras. I just thought that was too adorable. And that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have the best day. And I'll see you in the next one.